I see nothing. 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 See nothing. See nothing. See nothing. See nothing. I 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 see nothing. Nothing. I see nothing. I see nothing. I see nothing.
Surely you're playing with me, Wolf. It's there in front of your eyes. Wolf. It's there in front of your eyes. Sure. Surely you're playing with me, Wolf. Surely you're playing with Surely you're playing. Surely you're Surely you're playing. Surely you're playing. Playing with me, wolf. Playing with me, wolf. 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 It. Surely you're playing with me, wolf. It's there. It's It's there. It's there. It's it's there. It's there. 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 There in front of your eyes. There in front of your eye. There in front of your eyes. 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 Surely you're playing with me, Wolf. It's there in front of your eyes. Surely you're playing with me, Wolf. It's there in front of your eyes. It's there. It's there in front of your eyes. It's there in front of your eyes. Your eye. Your eyes. Front of your eyes. Front of your eyes. Front of your eye. Your eye. Your eye. Your eyes. Your eyes. Your eyes. Your eyes. your eyes, your eyes, your eyes, of your eyes, of your eyes, front of your eyes, your eyes, your eyes, of your eyes, of your eyes. It's there in front of your eyes. Surely you're playing with me, Wolf. It's there in front of your eyes. It's there and it's there. It's there. It's there and it's there and it's there and it's there and it's there in front of your eyes. It's it it's surely you're playing with me, Wolf. It's there in front of your eyes. Surely you're playing with me, Wolf. It's there in front of your eyes. Surely you're playing with me, Wolf. It's there in front of your eyes. It's there in front. It's there. It's there in it's there in front. It's there in front of your eyes. Surely you're playing with me, Wolf. It's there in front of your eyes. Surely you're playing with me, Wolf. It's there in front of your eyes. Surely you're playing with Su- sh- Surely you're playing with me, Wolf. It's there in front of your eyes. Eyes. In front of your eyes. In front of your eyes. 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 Surely you're playing with me, Wolf. It's there in front of your eyes. Your eyes.
The wolf scurries. The wolf scurries ahead of Oatly and squints his eyes. The wolf scurries ahead of Oatly and squints his eyes. The wolf The wolf scurries. The wolf scur. The wolf scurries ahead of. The wolf scurries. Scurries. Scurry. Scurries ahead of Oatly and squints ahead of Oatly and Oatly and Oatly and Oatly and Oatly and squint Oatly and Oatly and Oatly and Oatly. He's ahead of Oatly and he's ahead of Oatly. And squints his eye and squints and squints and squints 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 his eye squints his squints his eye, squints his eyes, squints his eyes. Eyes, eyes. The wolf scurries ahead of. The wolf scurries. The wolf scurries ahead of. The wolf scurries ahead of Oatly and squints his eyes. The wolf scurries ahead of Oatly and squints his eyes. The wolf. The wolf. The the wolf. The wolf. The wolf. The wolf scurries ahead of Oatly and squints his eyes. The wolf scurries ahead of Oatly and squints his eyes.
I still see no. I still see nothing. I still see nothing. I still see. I still. I still. I still. I still see. I still see nothing. I still see nothing. I still see nothing. I still see nothing. I see. I see nothing. 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 I still see 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 nothing. Still see nothing. Still see nothing. I still see nothing.
Um,
So one thing I just realized here is my mic's been muted this entire time. So hi everybody. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna grab a drink. All right. So the last few minutes, I've realized my mic has been muted, at least as far as I believe. What I have been dealing with is various problems across the entire spectrum here. It's just you guys haven't been able to hear me, but you definitely have been able to hear the audio from Pro Tools and RX Connect. And so far, I've been using copy and paste, spectral pair attenuate, dialogue D reverb, EQ, and declick and mouth declick are the modules I've been using this entire time. And then just some brief editing in Pro Tools like we just did here. There is noise here that just couldn't be removed using any sort of processing, so I had to cut it.
I still see nothing.
Wolf,
So now, it's a long clip here.
Wolf, I see the forest as surely as I see you. I remember traveling through that exact forest when the priests and my fellow runners traveled north to relay this map back south. The next relay man should be at the edge of the tree line waiting for me.
Lots and lots
Wolf,
of mouth noise in there, and the dialogue is very reverberant. Doing some light crossfading before we continue on.
south. The next south. The next relay man should be at the edge of the tree line waiting for me.
All right, so option F allows you to zoom into your selection in Pro Tools. E allows you to blow up the track to full screen view. R and T are shortcut keys to zoom in and out. And that is only in A to Z mode. A to Z mode is able to be enabled up in the top right corner here. And then if you use the W key, it allows you to zoom in to your end of your audio clip. Q allows you to move back to the start of the audio clip. And that's all Pro Tools shortcuts. Anyways, going back to option F, viewing your selection, we're going to go ahead and start rendering this in Isotope Connect. And I am using Isotope RX7 for this edit. Cool.
Wolf.
So right away here, we got various noises at the front.
wolf, wolf, wolf.
Command 6 is a shortcut key for spectral repair attenuate.
Wolf, wolf. I see the wolf. I see. I see.
I'll try using declick. Command 2. Command 2 did not work. Let's bring in mouth declick, see if that module works. That only attenuated it, but not removed it. So Command C, Command V. Should help us get rid of this. Command C, Command V. Command C, Command V.
I see.
And we got this bump down here. He'll use attenuate, Command 6.
I see the wolf. I see the wolf. I see.
There is some more noise right there.
I see. I
Use copy and paste there, Command C, Command V.
I see the forest as surely as I see you. The forest as surely as I see you. I see you. See you. See you.
There they are. So mouth click, mouth click, mouth click, and there's some right there too. So those areas.
See you. See you. See you. I remember.
Didn't get everything like I'd hope. Oops. Command C, Command V, and we're gonna go in here and just do it manually. I've been using Isotope RX for quite a while, so I'm actually kind of familiar with the various kind of issues you'd see, so that's why I'm kind of more quick on judging what that is visually versus listening. But as you could see, I was listening to playback before I got into here, but now I know how many of them are in here by using my ears and just listening to playback. And you can see here I damaged the audio on that last one. So when I tried pasting, it went outside of my bounds of my selection and damaged the audio down here. Just undo that. You don't want to keep that. It will screw up your audio and it won't sound good, guaranteed. Sometimes what these take is just a longer selection.
You. 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 See you. See you.
Or I actually got rid of it already. Sounds good.
I remember.
Command C, Command V.
I remember.
All that wonderful mouth noise. Use mouth declick there.
I remember travel.
Remember when making a process of one of the modules, use the time frequency selection tool and only select the area where the issue is and then render that. Do not use the time selection tool, which is this. Otherwise, you're processing that entire frequency range when you don't need to, which could cause artifacts. Another mouth click here. Multi click did not work. We can try a D click. Command 2. Command 2 didn't work either. So then we're back at using Command C, Command V. Command X is cut, and then that's what I use there.
Traveling.
More mouth noise right here.
Traveling through that. Traveling through that.
Sylvester sounds.
Through that.
Go and do that, and use copy and paste to get through here.
Through that.
Command C, Command V's, copy and paste.
Through that exact. Through that. Traveling through that. Traveling through that. Through that exact.
Bit of a miscellaneous noise issue there. Use copy and paste and spectral pair attenuate to attack at that. Got rid of it.
Traveling through that exact forest when the exact forest.
A bit of a low end thump right here.
Exact forest.
Got rid of that. Another bit of a low end bump here. It's a bit of a Sylvester sound.
Exact forest.
Using Command C, Command V
Forest.
to smooth it out.
Forest when the priests and my fellow runners and
Just double checking the YouTube chat window real quick. Oops. For anyone that is currently tuned in, feel free to chat in the YouTube channel. I do have chat opened. Let me know if you got any questions along the way as what I'm doing, or if you got questions on a project you are currently working on. I'll do my best to answer those questions.
priests
Low end thumb, Command 6, spectral pair attenuate is what I use.
priests and my fellow
Mouth noise, you can clearly see that one. That attenuated it, but didn't remove it, still in there. Gonna use copy and paste. Still in there a little bit. Command C, Command V, mouth noise. More mouth noise right there.
fellow runners.
More mouth noise right here. And get rid of all of it. Command C, Command V.
Runners.
More mouth noise. Did nothing.
Runners.
Command 6 to attenuate it.
Runners traveled north. Runners traveled north.
Bit more mouth noise right here.
Traveled north.
Command C, Command V. Yep, that didn't work. Command C. Command C, Command V. There we go.
Traveled north.
Copy and paste. Command C, Command V.
Traveled north. Traveled north to relay.
More Sylvester sounds.
To relay this map back south. To relay this map.
1, 2, 3 clicks.
Map back south. Map back south.
That was mouth declick I tried using right there. Did not work. Copy and paste is what I did to correct it.
Back south. Back south.
More mouth noise right here. We're just chugging away. Let's try mouth declick. Mouth declick got rid of it.
South. South.
This guy is just very clicky. It's alright. It's part of the job, part of the fun. And no, I do not have alternate takes. What I got here is it. That's why I'm going this route of processing each clip right away in Isotope RX instead of looking for alternate takes.
The next.
So we got some broken audio here. Command Option Shift 3 is the learn feature for ambience match. Grab that selection, Command Option 2. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Damn. Command Option Shift 3. Let's try that. Command Option 2.
The next relay. The next relay man. The next relay.
That sounds okay.
The next relay man should be at the next relay.
So I just tried using declick, Command 2, and mouth declick. Neither worked for that area.
Next relay.
Yeah, so I have a click here.
Next relay man should be at next relay.
Maybe it's this is the bad one.
next relay, next relay, next relay, next relay, next relay man, next relay man, next relay man, next relay,
Yeah.
next relay man, next relay, next relay man, next relay man.
Take a quick sec to yawn here. It is 11:39 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Relay man should be at the relay man should be at the edge. Should, and should be at the edge of the tree line. At the edge of the
Command C, Command V, Command C, Command V.
at the edge of the tree line, waiting edge of the tree line.
Oh, wow. Now that yeah, I'm kicking in. Use mouth declick there.
Of the tree of the tree the tree the tree the tree
Command C, Command V, Command C, Command V.
tree 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 line tree line tree line waiting tree line waiting. Tree line waiting tree line tree line waiting tree line waiting for tree line waiting for line tree line waiting tree line waiting for me tree line waiting for me.
Command 6 is what I did there. Expect to repair attenuate.
Waiting for me waiting for me waiting for me waiting for
Oh, now there you are.
waiting for me waiting for me waiting for me.
Then I got some noise at the end here. Command 6, spectral repair attenuate to get rid of the low end. Got this noise and this noise.
For me for me.
Cool. And then just gotta tackle the last one here.
Waiting for me waiting for me for me for me.
There we go.
Wolf, I see the forest as surely as I see you. I remember traveling through that exact forest when the priests and my fellow runners traveled north to relay this map back south. The next relay man should be at the edge of the tree line waiting for me.
So that is not too bad. Got rid of a lot of the mouth noise just using copy and paste. The last few things here that I need to take care of is the dialogue's very reverberant. So we need to use dialogue de-reverb. So -12 is my current preset for this audiobook. I've been working on this for quite a while. I've actually already completed 44 minutes of the audiobook. How I came to -12 was using my ears and basing off what was sounding too harsh or too little. -12 was a kind of happy place where I did enough reduction where I was happy and only needed to make farther corrections using spectral repair attenuate.
Wolf, I see the forest as surely as I see you. I remember.
So we got good results so far. There is a bit of a tail here that I would like to remove. Command 6, spectral repair attenuate, will fade out that using a time selection.
I see you. I see you. I remember traveling through that exact forest when the priests and my fellow runners traveled north to relay this map north to north to relay north to relay north to relay north traveled north to relay this map back south. The next map back south. Relay this map back south. Map back south. The next relay man should be at the edge of the tree line waiting for next relay. Next relay man should be at the edge of the tree line waiting for me.
Cool, it's not too bad. Let's give another listen back.
Wolf, I see the forest as surely as I see you. I remember traveling through that exact forest when the priests and my fellow runners traveled north to relay this map back south. The next relay man should be at the edge of the tree line waiting for me.
Not too bad. For anyone that is watching, feel free to leave comments in the chat channel of YouTube. I have chat enabled at the moment, so if you got any questions about any projects you currently are working on, or having questions regarding what I'm doing currently, or any sort of workflow tips, either regarding suggestions towards me on what I should do, or other methods that you think will help you, so feel free to ask questions regarding any methods you'd like to know that'll benefit you. But feel free, I got chat channel open on YouTube. Go ahead, ask questions if you want. I'll try bouncing back and forth between Pro Tools. I'm looking at the chat channel to see what's going on and to answer any questions that anyone has. Anyways, I'm going to jump back over to Pro Tools.
The wolf looks at Oatly with
Few issues here, and I'm meowing a bunch, but
the wolf looks at Oatly with great concern.
2 instances of mouth declick, or not mouth declick, mouth clicks, and then we also have mechanical issues plus a bad edit on the far left here that we need to clean up, and low end content that is stacking up here. Give me 1 sec here, just gonna grab a quick drink.
The wolf the wolf the, the wolf the wolf the wolf looks at Oat the wolf looks at Oatly with looks at looks at Oat 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 looks at Oatly with great concern. Great concern. Great concern. Great concern. Oatly with great concern. Great concern. Great concern. The wolf looks at Oatly with 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 great concern. The wolf The wolf looks at Oatly with great concern. The wolf looks at Oatly with great concern. concern.
You've been exposed to this harsh and
Waiting for me.
The wolf looks at Oatly with great
Waiting for me.
The wolf looks at Oatly with great concern.
You've been exposed to this harsh environment far too long. What you see is just an illusion. When you get tired in a wasteland like this, you begin to see things that aren't there. What what you see is just an illusion. When you get you've
And so I have my mic muted again this entire time I was talking. When I went to get a drink, forgot to unmute it. It's alright though. All right, so we're gonna keep going here. I think at a good noise profile, maybe I can get one just within here. So I'll try rendering that. Command Option 2.
You've been you've been you've been exposed. You've been exposed.
Really, it's not too bad. It kind of does match up with this fairly well. Not so much at the top, but it's not. It's really not too bad. I can go with it and correct that noise. That is totally fine. We're going to use Melt Declick to get rid of these. If it's a real problem, I'll just edit it in Pro Tools.
You've been exposed to this harsh environment far too. You've been exposed to. You've been exposed. Been exposed. Been exposed. Been exposed. Been exposed. You've been exposed. You've been. 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 You've. You've been exposed. You've been exposed. You've been exposed. You've been exposed to this. Been exposed to this harsh environment far too long. Environment far too long. Environment far too.
Bit of raspiness in her voice. Just got to clean that up using Command C, Command V.
Far too long. Far too long.
A bit of a pop here. Command C, Command V, Command C, Command V.
Too long. Too long. Too long. Too long. Too long. Too long.
Click, click. Command C, Command V. I damaged the audio there. Undo that. Let's try a longer selection.
Too long. Too long. Too long.
It worked. Attenuated it.
Long. Long.
Command X helped me fade it out.
What you see is.
I need to correct this gap here. Shortcut key, Command Option Shift 3 to learn ambience match. Command Option 2 to render ambience match. So again, Command Option Shift 3 learns your noise profile for ambience match. Command Option 2 renders that noise profile.
What you see.
And then to clean this up farther, we got to get rid of this weird awkward breath.
What you see. What you see. What you see is. What you see. 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 What you. What you. What you see is.
Command 6 is shortcut key for spectral pair attenuate. And Command X is cut.
What you see is what you see is what you see is what you see is just what you see is just an illusion. What you see is what you see is just what you see is just an illusion. When you get tied in a waste, what you see is just an illusion. Is just an illusion.
Alright, got various mouth noise issues right here. Using copy and paste, Command C, Command V. I'm gonna get rid of these. Command C, Command V. Command C, Command V.
Illusion.
Command C.
Illusion. 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 Illusion.
I'm gonna try Command 2, declick, that did nothing. Let's try using mouth declick. Did nothing. Did attenuate it a little bit, I saw, but let's use smaller chunks. So if you're trying to get rid of the full chunk of a click does not work right away, you can break it down into parts.
Illusion. 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 Illusion.
And there we have it. It's out of there. So a mixture of spectral repair, attenuate, cut, and copy and paste got rid of that click. Breaking it down in the chunks is what actually ultimately helped.
Illusion. Illusion. When you get tired, when you
Some noise right here.
illusion. When you get tied in a wasteland like this. When you get tied in a wasteland like
Lots of mouth noise right here. Just using copy and paste to get rid of those. Copy and paste. Copy and paste.
land like
Keep going. Using copy and paste. Command C, Command V. Command C is copy, Command V is paste.
like this, like this, like this,
I did damage down here, but not a significant amount. Doesn't sound like there's any problems.
like this. You begin like this. You begin to see things that aren't. To see things.
A bit of a low end bump right there.
To see things that aren't there. To see things. To see things. To see things. To see things. To see things that are. See things that. See things. See things that.
I have a noise there. But it's right down here. Command C, Command V.
See things that are.
Got various mouth noise. Let's try using mouth declick again.
Things that aren't.
I got rid of some of those. Let's try it on that.
Things that aren't. Things that aren't.
Try it on that one. And these ones.
that aren't there. That aren't there.
It's trying to get pretty hard. Hit pretty hard with the sleepies. I'm getting pretty tired at the moment. It's currently 12:11 a.m. here in Central Standard Time. I'm starting to feel exhausted. That's all right. Keep going here. I want to get this clip at least done before I take a quick break. I'll grab some coffee and then we can continue.
There. You've been exposed to this harsh environment far too long. What you see is just an illusion.
Oh. Problem here is I removed too much. We can rebuild it.
What you see is just long. What you see is just an illusion. When you get tired in a wasteland. What you see is just an illusion. When you get tired in a wasteland like this, you begin to see things that aren't there.
Cool. I'm gonna actually render that noise profile here using spectral denoise and making a
Illusion.
process of getting rid of it.
You've been exposed to this harsh environment far too long. What you see is just an illusion. When you get tired in a wasteland like this, you begin to see things that aren't there.
Cool. And then we need to dialogue de-reverb this. I already have my setting kind of preset for me at -12.
You've been exposed to this
because that works for me for this particular audiobook. It's not going to work for you on every project. Just use your ears and listen and adjust that reduction level until you don't hear any artifact anymore. So go to extreme measures with it, cause artifacts, and start slowly backing it off in intervals to 6:3. You can use the compare feature to really go through the different changes between each interval and then be able to choose what your best reduction setting is for de-reverb.
You've been exposed to this harsh environment far too long. What you see is just...
And now I'm going to use spectral repair attenuate to attack some of the frequencies of the reverb of the room to back it off and dial it off a little bit.
What you see is just an illusion. It's just an illusion. It's just an illusion. It's just an illusion.
Command 6 spectral repair attenuate is the shortcut key I'm using.
It's just an illusion. When you get illusion.
Let's keep getting through this.
When you get tired in a wasteland like this, you begin to see things that aren't there.
And we are still attenuating only details of the reverberation in the voice in order to help make it sound more like the content has been recorded in an ISO booth. Can't say it'll sound perfect, but it helps me back off on the reverberation caused by the room they chose to record in. The characters in this audiobook are actually outdoors and not inside, so the fact that they record in the apartment and we can hear it in the recording doesn't sound so good when trying to bring imaginations and life to the audiobook world when you hear that the dialogue is in a different world entirely.
Aren't there. Aren't there.
That's not too bad. I'm happy with that.
You've been exposed to this harsh environment far too long. What you see is just an illusion. When you get tied in a wasteland like this, you begin to see things that aren't there.
Definitely better.
You've been exposed to the...
I'm going to take a quick break here. I'm going to keep the live stream up. What I am going to go do is go grab some more coffee here. I'm just starting to get quite a bit tired here as I am moving along through my day. So I'm going to go grab coffee, take a quick break. Give me about 10 minutes, 15 minutes to go do that. Probably going to take a lot shorter than that, but I'll just say 10 to 15 minutes is all I need. So I'm going to keep the live stream up. I'm going to put up text edit. Just to let you know that I'll be back here in the next few minutes. Once you do see that this is down, that's how you know I'm back. There we go. Coffee break. All right, anyways, I'll be right back, and then we can continue with the dialogue edit. Feel free to leave any comments into the YouTube chat channel, and I will answer those questions as I get back. All right, I am back. Sorry that took me a few minutes. Just had to go get some coffee. As it is now 12:27 a.m. Central Standard Time where I'm at. Brain's just starting to get a little flatline. My day technically starts at around 7 a.m. every morning. I usually don't get to bed till about 2 a.m. to 4 a.m. Depending on when I'm done streaming and when I got other projects or other things I do outside of that done. So really, I'm sleeping only about 4 hours a night or 3 hours a night, depending on what's going on. So anyways, my brain's just starting to get a little fried at the moment. So let's dive right back into it. Let me get rid of this text edit, just not to confuse you guys that I am still away. I am definitely back. So the next thing we'll do here is work on the clip that I currently have highlighted. I'm going to make just a note here quick in the YouTube channel to let her know I'm also back. And again, anyone that is still currently with me in this, feel free to leave any sort of questions, comments, workflow tips, anything you'd like. And I'll try to address those questions the best I can. So let's keep going. Let me grab my headphones. I do not have those on at the moment.
Yes, I know that. It's what I thought you were when we first met. A trick of my mind. But that is gigantic. It can't be an illusion. I can smell the trees. I can smell. I can smell. I can. Illusion. I can smell. Illusion. Illusion. I. Illusion. Illusion. I can smell. But that is gigantic. It can't be an illusion. I can smell the tree. It can't be an illusion. I be an illusion. I can smell an illusion. I illusion. I an illusion. I can smell the trees from here.
If you believe it, then run there.
Had to make a quick edit in there. The issues that I was facing for a second is that I had a bad nasal sound or breath that was in there that I had to get my edit point done correctly.
Yes, I know that. It's what I thought you were when we first met. A trick of my mind. But that is gigantic. It can't be an illusion. I can smell the trees from here. Yes, I know.
Command Option Shift 3, learn ambience match. What I'm going to try doing is building off of this right here. Command Option 2 is to render ambience match.
Yes, I.
That actually worked really well. Nice.
Yes, I know that.
frequency selection tool is R. Bring out multi-click. That's rebalance. Oops, multi-click.
It's what I thought. It's what I thought you were when we. It's what I. It's what I thought. It's what I thought you were. It's what I thought. It's what I thought you were.
Command C, Command V.
I thought you. I thought you. Thought you. Thought you were. Thought you were when we first met. 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 Met.
Command C, Command V is what I'm using here.
Met.
And a mixture of mouth declick.
Met. Met. Met.
I'm going to try using mouth declick again.
A trick of my mind. A trick of my.
A few different clicks here. This one's not really audible, but I'm going to remove it anyways.
A trick of my mind. A trick of my.
Next one I am hearing is this one and the low end content there.
Of my mind. Of my. Of my. Of my mind.
And looks like this one is also problematic. Go ahead and remove that. Command C, Command V is the shortcut key I am currently using.
Of my. Of my. Of my. Trick of my. Trick of my. Trick of my.
Then another one is right here, Command C, Command V. Command C is copy, Command V is paste.
Trick of my. Trick of my mind. 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 But but
Command C, Command V.
but that is gigantic. But that. But that is. But that is gigantic.
Bit of mouth noise right here. Command C, Command V.
That is. That is gigantic.
Try using mouth declick.
Gigantic. 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 Tick. Tick. gigantic, gigantic, tick, 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 gigantic, gigantic, gigantic.
Command 6, spectral pair attenuate.
Gigantic, 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 gigantic,
Command C, Command V.
gigantic, 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 gigantic. It can't be an. It can't be an illusion.
There's a few strange things going on here. Got a low end bump. And use copy and paste. I actually got two of them right next to each other. So Command C, Command V, copy and paste.
Can't be an illusion. Can't be
Then we got mouth noise to follow that up with, creating all sorts of hazardness to my ears.
an illusion.
Looks like we got another one right in the middle. Looks like another one.
Be an illusion. Be an illusion.
Then we got this. Let's try using mouth declick.
An illusion. An illusion. An illusion.
It helped.
An illusion.
But not perfect. I'm gonna use copy and paste to clean it up.
Be an illusion. Be an illusion. Be an illusion. I can illusion. I can smell. I
Few different issues going on. Some low end noise that popped up. Copy and paste works well against that.
I can.
So copy and paste, Command C, Command V. Can you use mouth declick for this? Oops. Mouth declick for that. That did not work. We can just try declick. Got rid of some of it, attenuated it, but not perfect. So back to copy and paste. Copy and paste is, again, my favorite method of removing various issues in a recording. It's most true and clean.
I can smell. I can smell the trees from. I can smell the trees. I can smell the. I can smell the. I can. I.
Bit of a low end scuttle there.
I can. I can smell the trees from. Smell the. Smell the. Smell the tree. Smell the. Smell the trees. Smell the trees. Smell the. smell the tree, smell the tree, smell the tree, smell the tree, smell the trees from here. Smell the trees from here. Trees from here. Trees from here. Trees from here. From here. From here. I can smell the trees from here. I can smell the trees from here. Yes, I know that. It's what I thought you were when we first met. A trick of my mind. But that is gigantic. It can't be an illusion. I can smell the trees from here.
Cool. That's not too bad. I got rid of a lot of the mouth clicks and various noises. Now need to concentrate on
Yes, I know that. It's what I... Yes, I...
a bit of this low end distortion. So we will take out spectral denoise, learn that, and process it out.
That is gigantic. Yes, I know that. It's what I thought you were when we first met. A trick of my mind. But that is gigantic. It can't be an illusion. I can smell the tree.
And then, yes, we will use Dialogue D reverb.
Yes, I know that. It's what I thought you were when we first met. A trick of my mind. But that is gigantic. It can't be an illusion. Can't be an...
A bit of extra reverb in the voice here.
Can't be an illusion. I can smell the trees from here. Can't be an illusion. I can smell the trees from here.
Cool. That's actually not too bad.
I can
Actually, hold up. A bit of noise right here that I would like to create a noise profile for.
It can't be an illusion. I can smell the I can smell the trees from here. Illusion. I can smell the trees from here. It can't be an illusion. I can smell the trees from here.
And there we go. That takes care of that.
If you believe it, then run there. Waste your time, what do I care?
Various noises in this. Got a bunch of low end content again. Some stuff that doesn't belong there at the start. And then some mouth noise as well as reverberation that we do not want. Give me 1 sec. Just gonna grab a drink.
If you believe it, then run there. Waste your time, what do I care? If you believe it, then run there.
All right, got a click right here.
There. Waste your time, what do I? Waste.
Got some more noise right here.
Waste.
Command C, Command V.
Waste your. Waste your time. Waste your time, what do I care? What do I care?
Cool, so all that noise is gone. Probably gonna cut that start out. That's probably what we're gonna do. I'm gonna use spectral denoise to learn that selection I just made. I'm gonna render it over the length of the material. Actually, I lied. Only to the selection.
If you believe it, then run there. Waste your time, what do I care? If you
Then we will dialogue the reverb.
If you believe it, then run there. If you believe it, then run there. Waste your time, what do I care? Believe it, then run there. Waste your time, what do I care? Waste.
What we are doing is now, after doing the dialogue D reverb, we're doing the fine corrections of any tails that weren't hit with the dialogue D reverb, and we're using spectral repair attenuate to attenuate it. Command 6 is the shortcut key to spectral repair attenuate to render your last settings.
Waste your time. 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 Waste your time, what do I care? Waste your time, what do I care? If you believe it, then run there. Waste your time, what do I care? If you believe it, then run there. Waste your time, what do I care? Waste your
Going to remove that breath using copy and paste. Command C, Command V.
there. Waste your there. Waste your time, what do I care? If you believe it, then run there. Waste your
Might be able to utilize this information right here. Create a noise profile. Command Shift 3 for ambience match. And then we will process it. Command Option 2. Render your noise profile for ambience match.
If you believe If you believe it, then run there. Waste your time, what do I care?
That sounds good.
Oatly looks toward the possibly fake forest. I'd tell you if it was real or not myself, but to be honest, I'm standing in a recording booth, and I don't see any forest. Oatly looks toward the possibly Oatly looks toward the possibly fake forest. I'd tell you if it was real or not myself, but to be honest, I'm standing in a recording booth, and I don't see any forest.
Maybe.
I'm going to actually process these together and complete the middle section there. Command A to make full selection. Use Command Option 7 to render your EQ settings. So I have a low pass filter on my EQ settings currently, and that's what I rendered out. Then we'll start digging in here. We got some mechanical noise. We got a pop at the beginning. We'll hit that right away here. Let's get even closer. There's that wonderful noise. Command X, Command Z. There we go.
Oatly
And now we'll get rid of that.
Oatly
Two various noises right here. Command 2, declick got rid of some of it, but we're going to just stick with Command C, Command V, copy and paste to get rid of those noises. Command C, Command V to get rid of those noises. Copy and paste again.
Oatly looks toward the possibly Oatly looks toward the possibly
Nice plosive right there. Command 5 is to render your deplosive settings.
looks toward the possibly fake forest.
Another little mouth click right there.
I'd tell you if it was real or not myself, but myself.
Bit of low end noise issue.
Not myself, but to be honest,
That but is pretty damn plosive.
but to be honest,
But it's not that bad though.
but to be honest,
The next part's terrible. We want to correct all of this.
to be honest,
Get rid of this throaty sound. Using copy and paste, Command C, Command V, Command C, Command V.
to be honest,
Get in there more. Command C, Command V, Command C, Command V.
to be honest, I'm
Command C, Command V.
I'm standing in a recording booth, and I don't see any recording booth. Recording booth. booth. Booth.
Command C, Command
Recording
V.
booth.
Here's that break we were talking about that we need to get corrected. I'm actually going to create a noise profile from right here using T to grab the time selection tool, and then I'll use Command Option Shift 3 to learn a ambience match profile, and then we'll come back over to this recording area and go to Command Option 2. Paste that in there.
Recording booth. And I don't see any. Recording booth.
That sounds pretty good. We do have a low end pop here that's making it sound like it's disconnected.
Recording booth. And I don't see any. Recording booth. And I don't see any forest. And I don't see any.
And then we got some mouth noise that's sitting in here.
I don't see any. I don't see any forest. See any forest. See any forest.
Command C, Command V, Command C, Command V.
Any forest. Any forest. Forest.
Got some miscellaneous noise right here. Use time selection and Command Option 2 because we already have the ambience match profile learned for this region. And we also got a bit of a click here that's helping make this sound not so continuous.
Any forest. Any forest. Oatly looks toward the possibly fake forest. I'd tell you if it was real or not myself, but to be honest, I'm standing in a recording booth, and I don't see any forest.
That's sounding pretty good. Gonna want to go ahead and learn that low end content here using the spectral denoise. Learn that, and going to
Oatly looks toward the possibly fake forest. I'd tell you if it was real or not myself. Oatly looks Oatly looks
gonna use spectral attenuate.
Oatly looks toward the possibly fake forest. I'd tell you if it was real or not myself, but to be honest, I'm standing in a recording booth, and I don't see any forest.
And that sounds pretty good to me. So I'm going to go ahead and render that. And there we go. That should take care of all those problems. Awesome. I'm going to go ahead and save, clear the clips.
Oatly looks toward the possibly fake forest. I don't see any forest.
Maybe you're right. I'm a little
All right, so I'm going to save it here. I'm going to call it quits for the night. It is 1 a.m. Central Standard Time. For anyone that's having or currently watching it, I wish you good night, future past or present. And I will possibly stream again here and continue this expedition of fixing all dialogue problems throughout this audiobook. Anyways, everybody have a good night.